Good morning. You know, it is 29 degrees out there today. I'm living like right almost next to Florida. What's going on? Oh my gosh. Well, at least it's not windy. It's a very brisk cold morning here. So I'm gonna use my dog cup this morning. I've already got some oat milk in it. Got a lot of candles going. I figured, I have a nice day at home. Oh, good morning, Lori. You know what? I'll show you something that I got. I mean, this is neither here nor there, but I got Grayson a new bed. Here, Grayson, you get in your bed? Go dog bed? Come on, go dog bed. Here, Gray. Oh, he wants to look down. Yes. It's one of those donut calming beds. It's got the long sort of kind of shag stuff, and the way it's made, he can stick his nose way down in there like that, which he really enjoys doing. Good boy, Grayson. And he seems to find it very comfortable and inviting. And, yeah. So, yes, is that good? Is that a good bed? I felt like that might be good for him, to sort of give him some extra comfort. I don't know, some people probably say that I'm crazy. Oh, good morning, Dwight. But you know what? Don't we all sort of have a tendency to spend money on pet things, and no pun intended about the pet? Like some of us, maybe we have other pets and we don't buy things for ourselves, we buy things for them. Or we get things for our kids. Or, maybe we're a teacher. We don't buy stuff for ourselves, but we get stuff for our class. People like to give. People like to spend money, don't they? Hey, Sandra. Oh, my goodness, we have several people watching. Teresa, Becky, wow. Hey, it's so nice to see y'all. So, I guess everybody, when we have money, we enjoy spending it, but we enjoy so often spending it on someone else, don't we? Someone we care about. I'm not here to give some philosophical talk on spending money or enjoying giving. I'm here to make some coffee. All right, wait, let me get some coffee here. Oh, gosh. I'm running low up here. What should I have? Do you know what? I think even though the peppermint pinwheel was a Christmas coffee and they are out of it, I'm going to go ahead and have a cup of it. I have it. I want to. Do you know, when I was younger, well, I'll tell you this. Okay. I had an aunt when I was growing up, what we called a maiden aunt, because she never married. She, in the early 1900s, was a seamstress at the cotton mills in Massachusetts, and she lived with her sister, my grandmother. Yes, Grayson, there you go. Anyhow, well, let me throw his toy for him. Sorry, I didn't think we were going to have playtime. Okay, go get it. Anyhow, I'll keep this closer to me so you can hear me. Well, when my Aunt Lil died, she was very, very old when she died. They went to, go through her things. And in her dresser, over the years, they had given her things that she couldn't sew herself and that she couldn't afford, like nice lingerie. That was back in the days when women wore skirts and girdles and, bras were a lot more substantial than they are now. And other types of lingerie. Well, every one of those things that they had given her, they found neatly laid out in her dresser, still with the tissue paper on them. She had never used them. And I've wondered about that, but I realized, I think to her probably she thought they were so precious and so special, and if she used them, you know, I don't know, they'd get worn out and eventually be discarded. I don't know what she thought, but I realized that I had a tendency to hang on to things. Like if I would buy something new, rather than putting it right on. Now this was back, how I was years ago. Rather than putting it right on, it would hang in the closet, and I would wait for, just the right occasion. And sometimes I'd have things hanging in my closet, still had the price tags on them, and I hadn't worn them in weeks or months. And I realized that I was kind of doing this in my life. Isn't that weird? And then actually just in recent years, when I've moved a couple of times, gone from a great big house down to a little bitty apartment, I said to myself, what are you doing? You're like packing up and moving and unpacking, and then packing up, moving, unpacking the same stuff that you're not even using. Use it, yes. I almost felt like, oh gosh, what if I use it and then I can't get more, or I can't replace it? I don't know. It wasn't like a conscious thinking thing. It was just kind of a weird thing. Sometimes we can get into weird thought patterns and we don't even realize it, And I guess it was, yes, Grayson, it was by virtue of the fact that I was moving and having to see these things a lot that it came into my mind, what are you doing? Are you like, you got this big chain of stuff that you're, hauling around behind you. Well, yes, Grayson, yes. Here, would you like to say something? Oh, okay, wait, he's got his toy here. I didn't see. Wait, let me throw this for him. Sorry. Okay, go get it. So, good boy. Anyway, sorry, here I'm showing you nothing. There you go. So, I realized that I was doing that sort of thing in my life. So, I've started using the things that I have. But, honestly, what made the big difference, like especially with the clothes, is that, I didn't get on here to talk about weight and health, but when I took off a bunch of weight and just really felt good about myself and got healthy and everything, then when I would buy something, boy, I would go home and put that thing right on. In fact, sometimes I'd wear it right out of the store because I just felt good about myself. I felt like, I don't know, almost in a way like I was worth it. And sometimes I wonder if maybe did Aunt Lil feel not worth it, or I don't know, it was a different time. Maybe to her those things were just so special and expensive and things that she would never get for herself. It might have been a different thought pattern, but still, just thinking about that inspired in me, motivated me to think about, well, you're doing a similar thing. Why are you doing it, Sylvia? Anyhow, so this has turned into a whole philosophical thing, hasn't it? Well, I'm going to drink my coffee in my lovely Grayson cup. I love the saying on it. I know if you've heard me before, you've heard me read this, but this is a couple lines from a song I really like. It says, both love me no matter what, divine God and canine mutt. I take it hard each time I fail, but God forgives, dog wags his tail. Are you my good puppy? There you go. Oh, not throwing it far enough for you? All right. Okay. He wants me to pay attention to him. If you have a dog, you know, you turn your camera to them, they stop doing whatever cute thing they were doing because they know you're paying attention to your camera, not to them. Okay, you have a good day, and, you know, think about, why do you do things? What's your reason for doing them? You know, I mean, I think a lot about what I do. Why do I do it? It's interesting getting to know yourself better. Okay, well, happy day.